Hey there, Wes Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. So I want to insert an idea with you right now about leading with a clear purpose, not just for us personally. What I want to do is walk through steps that every leader needs to take to define their own purpose and to provide that clear purpose for everybody on their team. So what we're going to do is we're going to start and looking at an idea that I've been kind of sifting through recently. I heard Marcus Buckingham talk about how we need to give people purpose. We need to identify, he used the word love. One of the things that I've seen over the years that I did behavior-based safety was, gosh, people do hard things. People do things with low wages, but it's not because somebody said so. It's because they can identify with that purpose, that fulfillment that they get from that. Now, what I want to do with you is really tap into that idea, and I want to make a case for why we need to do it for ourselves first, and then with the teams we lead. Now, this isn't just arbitrary. It's not just thought process. It's not just maybe it works. It's not theory. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not theory that we're really building off of here. What I want to do is insert the idea of why it matters so much, and we're going to dig into a couple specific things first, and then we'll really map it out in more detail. So we're going to start by looking at why leaders need one, why we individually need a purpose really, really bad. Whether we're in a leadership role within an organization, whether we own our own company, gosh, maybe we're just a part of a civic group or organization that people count on us for that leadership, that guidance, and that's what we owe to them, to make sure that we understand what we're shooting for, why we're striving for it, so we can give them our best. Not so long, and I share it if you dig into the resources that I've got linked here. I share a story of not so long ago. I had a conversation with just an extremely driven friend of mine that's always owned multiple businesses, and he shared with me how one of them, while it's been a passion for most of his life, now some 30 years or more, he's struggling with the idea of, gosh, I don't know that I want to do this forever. I don't know if I want to do it for tomorrow, for that matter, but I've got to pay the bills. And this other piece of my life that's not quite paying the bills yet, but it's successful. I really get passion. I really get my purpose from that. And we talked through that, and I'm going to go into it. Now, it doesn't just stop with us as leaders. Gosh, if we're going to get the best out of every team member, if we're going to give them the best environment that they can drive that fulfillment, if we can make sure that we've got that purpose for them, then it can expand. And then we're going to look at why, before we wrap up here, why it's so critical for our team, our company, our organization, whatever we want to call it, why it matters so much to the big picture. Moving on, after this, we're going to dig into the power of having a clear purpose, and then the simplicity of really developing that, not just for ourselves, but for the team that counts on us. And we'll work through some specifics as we move forward after that, but that's really setting the tone for where we're going now. Now, I do reference some of those profitability killers. Now, if you've never done it, I challenge you, wherever you're accessing this, to look at the quick assessment on the website to see what are the things that are killing the profitability in your organization the most right now. And it's going to land you on a couple different options. Maybe it's a conversation with us. Maybe it's a complimentary webinar or something that we've got out there that can help you start the process. But maybe it's really a dialed in, tailored solution that really serves you and your organization. We'll see. That's what the assessment's for, but I challenge you to do that. And I would just challenge you to really take this to heart and look at how can you identify that purpose for you, and how can you find it for the team members that are counting on you, so you can make the biggest impact possible while you're giving people fulfillment as they do the things that they need to do to make a living, but also to provide for the family and the people around them. Make it a great day, and God bless.